Hello everyone, I'm back again today with another makeup look. This makeup look is inspired again by the Covet Fashion app. And if you haven't already heard me talk about it, Covet Fashion is a really fun styling app where you can style your character with different outfits, different hair, and makeup. And the makeup on there is amazing, as well as their different hair and outfit ideas. But the makeup always catches my eye, so this look is inspired by the makeup look called Atlantis, and it's clearly such a perfect look for the holiday season coming up. It's perfect for a girls' night out. It's a different twist with the green and the red, the burnt red, which is my favorite part about this look. So I hope you guys like this look. If you want to learn how to recreate, then please keep watching. Okay, so we do have our eyebrows done already, and today I use the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Brow Pencil in Rose and Soft Brown. And I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. So for primer, I'm going to try out this new primer called Hey Honey. And I got this in my November Ipsy bag. Ooh, just squirted everywhere. I'm just gonna apply that all over our face. So just jumping right in, I'm going to take my NARS Creamy Concealer in Macadamia, and I'm going to use this to sculpt out my brows and then use that concealer as a lid base, as I usually do. You guys already know the drill. We're going to set this with a bone shade color. So any color you have that is pretty light. This look is actually pretty easy. We're not going to use a ton of shades or anything like that. So we are going to start off with Creme Brulee, which is just a really pretty light brown. And we're going to apply that all over the crease. Alright, so now that we got that soft brown shadow down, we are going to start going in with the green. I'm going to be doing a little mix of two greens. I'm going to be doing this green, which is from the Morphe palette by Jaclyn Hill. And then I'm going to take this light green shade, and this is by MAC, and it's the shadow called Swimming. And I'm going to start off by packing this on the lid, and then as we build that lid color, we'll diffuse it out and blend it all out. So I'm going to take my Morphe 242 brush and start off with that MAC shade Swimming. And we're just going to apply that, pack that on right in the lid. Ooh. Now I'm going to take that green shade from the Morphe palette just to add that extra green. Oh, if I can open it. Are you for real? Jesus. Oh yeah, so that just adds a deepness to it. You can see the difference between the two. So now that we got that green on there, I'm going to take this itty bitty duo fiber eye brush, and we're just going to blend that green up, and this will help us slowly bring it up so it won't be too harsh, and then we'll continue to just build that color on the crease. I am going to dab on that green from the Morphe palette and get up a little higher on that crease. Now that we got a good amount of green on there, I'm going to take that blending brush I used earlier, which is an M433 brush, and I'm taking that Creme Brulee soft brown shade we used earlier, and I'm just going to go over the edges of the crease and make sure it's all blended out. And because we did blend those shades out, the green is really diffused, so I'm taking Swimming by MAC, the lighter green shade, and I'm just going to reapply that on the lid. Make sure it's nice and green. There's our hair floating around. So for this look, it didn't really look like there was a winged liner, but I still do want to apply just a thin line that will start from the inner corner out to the outer corner and just stop there. And I am using that liner I talked about in my last video, the Essence Superfine Eyeliner pen. Look at it, it is amazing. So just the old middle school look that I used to rock, just a thin line, and that helps open up the eyes, round them out a little more. So that is it for the eyes. Now we'll move on to the face and come back to the eyes once our foundation is applied. For foundation today, I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in number 7 Sand. And this baby is dewy, so if you are dry, this could be a great foundation for you. If you are oily, not so much, unless you set it with a ton of powder. And I'm using my Morphe Beauty Blender. I don't know the actual name, but this is a good cheap alternative to the actual original Beauty Blender. And for concealer, I'm taking my NARS concealer again and applying this all over the place. And per usual, I blend out, or I press the concealer in with my Morphe brush, and then I blend out with a beauty blender. To conceal, I'm taking my Laura Mercier loose setting powder in translucent. If you guys haven't seen my videos before, then you will learn today how much I love this setting powder. And we're just going to press that into the skin. And we are going to do a little baking today, so I'm going to leave this powder on for a few minutes, and that just helps set that concealer and really keeps it in place and locked down, as well as it helps brighten up that area as well. I'm going to dust off the powder that I applied up here and on my forehead. So we'll leave the nose powder and the under eye powder for just a few. And to bronze today, I'm taking my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Almond. And we are in full contouring mode. So when you are contouring with a cream, I think it's best to blend out with a beauty blender. So I'm taking mine, and you're just going to press up against that contour. And then we will set it with a powder to make sure it stays locked in place. Hair everywhere, go away. For my nose contour, I sometimes just go in with my finger because it's such a small area to work with, and yeah, you just need a little more, something a little more precise, so I go in with my finger oftentimes to help just blend everything out. So now that we are done with blending out that contour, I'm going to take, I didn't mention this, but this is a Luxie 524T stippling brush. I also got this in this month's Ipsy bag, and it's just the perfect size. And we want to make sure we set that cream bronzer, so I'm taking my Hoola bronzer and using the little brush that goes with it, and I'm just gonna go over top everywhere that I use that cream contour shade. So right over the cheeks. I actually really like cream contours because it looks really natural, but it also lasts a really long time. So I am a really big fan of a cream contour. Don't forget to add bronzer near your chin area and drag it down to the neck as well. That way everything blends out nicely. For blush, I'm using my 10 color palette professional blush by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to do a mix of this blush and this blush because in the look it's not anything that's super bright and it's just very subtle. So I'm just gonna go over top that bronzer. It's just a light, pretty wash. For highlight today, I'm taking Gilded Honey, I love, by Laura Geller. And I'm taking my Morphe M310 brush, and I'm just going to dress myself in the usual areas that I do, which is the upper cheekbone area. I also like to take it a little bit above the brow bone area. You don't want just one part of your face to be super glowy. You want to balance it all out. So that's why I do the upper brow area, the nose of course, and in the center of the nose, the bridge of the nose I do as well. Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to add just a little more on the cheeks because I love me some highlight. So the face is pretty much done. So for the bottom of the eyes, I'm going to take Swimming, that green, that lighter green shade we used earlier. And I'm going to take a teeny tiny shader brush and apply this right underneath the waterline. Make sure you drag that color all the way out to connect with the outer part right over here. And while we're here, I'm just going to take a little bit more of that and apply it on the lid, because I do want it to be really green. So now that we got that green, I'm going to take a pencil brush and take that creme brulee shade we used earlier, that soft brown, and I'm going to apply that right underneath where I applied that green. And for the waterline, I'm taking this Urban Decay Glow On Eye pencil, Naked Basics, and it's pretty cool because it has one dark color and then one light color, and this one has like a sheen to it, so it's a really pretty like sheen beige color. I'm just going to apply that right on the waterline. So I'm taking the shade Shroom by MAC. It's a really pretty, again, another pretty white sheen color. I'm just going to apply that right in the upper bone area, and because it has that sheen, you can tell it'll give it that nice glow. And then I'm going to apply that in the inner corner as well, the tear ducts of my eyes. So to finish off the eyes, I'm going to take my Mad Lash Black Mascara by The Balm, and this is such a freaking good mascara. Look at that. Look at that brush, holy. I'm just going to apply this on my bottom lashes. It makes my bottom lashes so long. And for falsies, because we need falsies, I'm going to take Goddess Lashes by Coco Lashes. And these are amazing. To finish off the lips with a burnt red lip, I'm going to do a combo of 2 lip liners. So first I'm taking Spice by MAC Cosmetics. And I'm going to completely fill them in. So now that we have fully lined our lips with Spice, I'm taking Kylie Cosmetics liner in 22. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing over top. So now that we have our lips done, the last thing we have to do is set our face. So I'm taking the classic MAC, there's a fly in here, Fix Plus. Here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy this look as much as I do. I really, really like how this came out. This look is so perfect for the holiday season coming up. It's perfect for a fun girls' night out, Secret Santa, any of those type of events that you're going to be going to this season. So if you haven't already, please check out the Covet Fashion app for more styling ideas, more outfit, hair, and makeup ideas, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial.